It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. Come on. Come on, let's play. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, let's play. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello from Mount Shasta. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome to be here. Who we got? Good morning to Robert Dosa, Rick Moon, Deirdre. Hi, darling. Happy Saturn's Day. Yes, it is a Saturday. Morning, Erica. Marietta. Yes, everything is working perfectly. Christina. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, the beauty here. I cried because it was so beautiful. Rick Morrow, Becky, Tammy, Kathy Han, Pat Moss, Natasha, good morning to you. Becky, wakey. Suzanne, good morning. Sharon. Oh, happy birthday, Sharon. Is it today? I'm so glad you came in to say hello, Sharon. Yes, I am at Lake Shastina. I just have to pinch myself. I can't believe I'm really here at Mount Shasta in all of its beauty. I got to see it with the sun on it. I got to see it with the almost full moon shining down and reflecting on that beautiful snow covering. Good afternoon, Hope. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Hope, it is just breathtaking. Everything here, the other mountains that surround it, and then it just stands out like a sailboat. It is just bright and beautiful, and the energy from it just blows you away. I got a headache when I was probably about 40 to 50 miles from it. I started feeling the energy, and it is intense. And they say it takes people a while to adjust to that energy when they come in here. So, oh, thank you, Sharon. And Sharon, if you can stay around a little bit, we're so glad that you're here. We're going to give you some love. Good morning, Sally. And good morning, Luz, Marianne. Hello, hello, everybody that's coming in. And let's lift Sharon up this morning. Let's give her some extra love and edify her. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. All right, so let's do our heart brain to start off with. And y'all know how this works. Place your hand on your heart, and then you slow down your breathing. Take a breath in very slowly, and then breathe it back out slowly. And then add in some love. Add in something that makes you feel so good inside. It brings a smile to your face. We'll keep doing that breathing for another minute. And then we all share what our I am story is. What are you saying to yourself today? What are you saying to others? What's your I am? I am strong. I am enough. I am healed. I am joyful. I am a spark of the divine. I am lifted up. I am peace. What's your I ams this morning? Becky, I am grateful to the universe. Erica, I am divine love. Marianne, I am blessed and grateful. Robert, I am taking the next step with confidence. And Deirdre, I am weaving my dreams into existence. Yes, yes. Luz. Oh, Luz is giving love to Sharon. Yay. Marianne, I am a spark of the divine. I love that. I love this morning. I am time. I love the edification, and we are lifting up our Sharon Boyle, who is back with us, our little P that's been missing for a long time, Sharon. I'm so glad that you're here with us this morning. Sally, I am breath, a magical moment. I am at peace with myself. I am blessed. And Sharon, I am going to the beach, but seriously, I am healing myself and others. Kathy, I am grateful and happy. I am enough. Good morning, Janet Byron. Morning, Christina. I am enough and thankful. I am willing to take advantage of all the opportunities being presented to me. And Suzanne, I am a piece of the puzzle. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Wow, we just really exploded. We have 28 with us right now, and I love that. I am in awe of the light that comes in. Christina Rose, I am blessed to see another birthday. Is today your birthday, Christina? And Janet, you're ill today and recovering from shingles. Well, let's send you some love. Let's send you some healing energy. Good morning, Annika. I am free, I am kind, I am bright like a diamond, I am caring, and I am peaceful. I love that. Sharon, I am so grateful to experience this wonderful existence. And Linda says, I am following my life path. Yes. Oh, Sally's baby is turning 36. Christina, happy, happy, happy birthday. I hope it's a beautiful one. All right, so let's do Kuan Yin. I tell you what, the angels just always put me in just the right place to be in. This home that I am in is surrounded by Kuan Yin. You walk up to the front door, the front steps, and there's a huge statue of Kuan Yin sitting there. And then inside the home, there's my Yogananda everywhere. And you know how I feel about my Yogananda. So I am blessed to be here in this beautiful home with amazing energy in it. And to be here in Mount Shasta, and I have a view of the mountain from this house that I'm staying in. It is just amazing. Good morning, Catherine. And Rick says, today is the beginning of the rest of my life. I am excited. All right, so Kuan Yin. We've had this one before, but we need to hear this morning. It's the Tai Chi blessing. Your energy field is growing stronger with more spiritual electricity pulsing through your being. Take time to nourish your nervous system as it adjusts, and be gentle with yourself as you adjust to increasing levels of spiritual potency, which gives more impact to your words, actions, and thoughts. May you be strong and merciful, powerful and wise in measure. I love how spirit works, and I needed that card this morning. Okay, I need to plug my phone in because it just told me the battery was dead. Okay, it'll wait. I don't need it anyway. I've got you guys. And Sharon says, I am so appreciative of the people in my life and the love shared. Yes, yes, Sharon, we share love every morning on here. And we'd love to have you on here all the time with us because you're just such a bright light. Thank you for showing up this morning. Morning, Dennis. Yes, high five to everybody. It's National Joe Day. Yeah, I can't wait to get my cup of Joe. And yes, they're coffee drinkers here, so I'm so excited about that. Okay, I don't see Natasha. What am I missing? I think I must have missed a couple of people that came in, but hello, hello, and welcome. And Kathy says, I wish you all could have seen and heard my husband Bob when he popped his head in the kitchen and singing along with our beautiful song. He is feeling much better this morning. Kathy, that is awesome news. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else have really good news this morning? Let's just hear some uplifting news. When we share what's going right in our life, we lift others. And I don't know if I can be any more lifted than what I already am. The energy here, I can't wait to take you all into the mountain and really let you see it and explore it and see all of the beauty of it. And then I've seen wildlife. I saw a whole herd of deer yesterday on my way here to the house. Oh, Natasha Sinos, good morning. All right, so today we are doing the very first virtual distance land blessing. It's going to be at Garden of the Gods in Colorado, and Ruth Anderson will be there in that location, and I'll be joining in through Zoom, taking us live. So if you want to join us this morning, I don't know if she put out the information about it or not. Let me see if I can go to the page and see if she listed maybe on the calendar what we're doing. No, I don't see that she did, but I believe we're doing it at 11 o'clock Eastern time. I will make sure that you have that information when I get off of the show. But she'll be in Garden of the Gods. I'll be here in Mount Shasta, and we're going to do a virtual land blessing. It'll be the very first one of those, and that's something that we're hoping to explore to do and have a big event doing that, where people who've already experienced a land blessing in your area will be on Zoom at the land blessings and just have one from all over the world. This is our goal. This is what we want to bring forth, is people coming together all over the world for world peace, for global peace on earth. Good morning, Stacy. Oh, Natasha, welcome, welcome. It's your first time here. Let's all wrap our arms and say hello to Natasha. I know, Becky, I am so excited about the direction that the Peace on Earth tour is taking and the different ways that we can explore to bring more people in. And that's the whole thing. We want everybody to experience it. We just want the most people that we can reach holding peace in their heart and wanting that, wanting to see each other cohesive and coming together and getting out of fear and into love. Because as we know, love is the energy that heals. That's what our Kuan Yin reminds us of all the time, to get into that love energy. Annika says you've experienced the blessing of the land. You do it in Maori culture. You're in New Zealand. Oh, Annika, I would love to talk to you more about that and see if we can have one going right there in New Zealand where you're at. When we do the big one will be in June, where we're planning on having people from all over the world on Zoom and doing the land blessings at the same time. And Natasha, where are you? What part of the world are you in? Becky, I love traveling with you. I am so happy that I take all of you with me wherever I go. We had a good trip yesterday. It took me, well, I did stop to do some of Lily's show for Angel Speakers in Espanol, but it took me probably about 5 to 5.5 hours to get here because there was construction traffic and we had to go slow through that. But really, the journey was smooth. There weren't any incidents, no accidents along the way. It was just a straight shot. And then when I got to the part where I could see the mountain in the distance, that's when I knew in my heart that I was exactly where I was supposed to be. It had been waiting for me. And my hosts that are here are just amazing healers. They're amazing spiritual souls. And I'm just loving their energy. But they told me that the mountain has an energy that those who are supposed to be here are like magnetized to it. They'll be here. Those that are not supposed to be here in this energy, they can't handle the energy. So they don't stay. And the mountain chooses. That's what the whole belief is here. The mountain chooses who's going to be here. And I believe that. And it's interesting too, I've been calling it a she. Every time I think of Mount Shasta, I think she or her. So I'm talking to Sonia, who is my host, and she called it she. And I said, oh, I'm so glad that you feel it as a feminine energy as well. I feel some masculine coming from it. There is a mix, but for the most part, it's like, oh, that is such a representation of our Mother Gaia that's just there sticking out in the world for all to see and experience. And Annika, our people do it all the time. Annika, I am so happy to hear that. And Natasha, you're currently in the United Kingdom, southwest of England, the country of Somerset, but originally from Cape Town, South Africa. Well, welcome, 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 darling. So glad that you're here. All right. So one thing that I'm going to do today is explore a little bit and see what's here. Look at some of the local flavor of what they have going on, and hopefully drive up to the mountain today and just really experience it. We're at what's called the foothills of the mountain. So the energy is so huge here, but I want to get right to the base of it. I want to get right up there to where we're going to do the land blessing tomorrow and see if I have any service at all. I'm really hoping that I do, but probably not, just to let you all know that it may not have service when we get in there, but I will be exploring today and seeing if we do. All right, what did I miss from Suzanne? Suzanne, I bought my very first singing bowl. It's called a full moon singing bowl because it was made during the full moon and it has a beautiful sound. Awesome, I love that. I may take my singing bowl up to the mountain and just let the mountain bless it with energy. I want to have it there with us tomorrow when we do the land blessing at 3:33 p.m. here. Magical numbers. And my phone has been so weird here. The energy really does affect electronics. Last night when I was doing chanting, I got knocked totally off of the internet. There was a shrill noise and then I was gone. I had to reconnect to Zoom. Rosalind, good morning, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Oh, Roz, I'm getting excited about your birthday coming up too. We got a couple of birthdays going on here this morning. We have Christine Rose with us, and we have Sharon Boyle, both having birthdays. And we're giving Sharon a little extra love. We're giving her our arms of love wrapped around her this morning and edifying her. All right, Christina, you're lucky enough to experience a little of the Maori water blessing when I was fortunate enough to attend a water blessing here in Kalamazoo. It was a group of several women elders from indigenous people from all over the world. So moving. Beautiful. This is going to be the first full water blessing that we do. I feel like Sally and Christina, I feel like when we were there in Michigan, we blessed the water with the sound because Christina, you were playing the drum and the singing bowls, and we had rattles and dancing and all kinds of stuff going on right at the water's edge. So I feel like we really did a water blessing there, but we didn't speak into the water. And that's what this water blessing is going to be. Kirillani will be with me, and she'll be doing the water blessing part. And the interesting thing is this water that's coming off of the mountain flows into the Sacramento River, which then flows into the bay, the San Francisco Bay, and that goes into the Pacific Ocean. And then at some point, that ocean meets other oceans. And we know what happens. It just spreads that energy. So this is really global, what we are doing this weekend. This land blessing that's going to happen tomorrow is bringing in a very potent energy going all over the world. I'm so excited for it and excited that you all are coming along for the ride and participating in this land blessing in a very big way. And, any of you that want to send me a message to speak to the land here at Mount Shasta, please do that. Please get it to me today so I can write it down and have it with me tomorrow. Well, Sharon, I hope you have an amazing day. So much love to you and your girls, and just make it special for you today. You've been very missed, just so you know. Yeah, Stacy, electronics right now with this energy, I'm amazed that we're even able to broadcast. It's really weird what it does to the electronics. And Sally said it was beautiful. We will be going back in approximately 2 weeks to that same spot and hopefully bringing our singing bowls and having a good time that day as well. I am sure you will. I am positive of that. All right, so let's put our prayer requests in and see if there's anything that Spirit wants to speak this morning. I just feel so blessed to be here. And like I said, the house is full of Yogananda. So let's see, I'm just going to open this and see what Yogananda wants to say. Okay, so Yogananda says, through meditation, I will stop the storm of breath, mental restlessness, and sensory disturbances raging over the lake of my mind. Through prayer and meditation, I will harness my will and activity to the right goal. Yes, yes, yes. It's in the meditation that we still everything. We get quiet enough to hear. We get quiet enough to connect with ourselves. There is a disconnect when we get so wrapped up in happenings and things that are going on, and we start looking at things as separate from us. It's not separate at all. We're all one. We're all having this experience together. And I'm so happy about that. And I'm so happy that all of you come in here in the morning time. We do a short meditation at the end. And I just have a feeling that meditation today is going to be powerful. That when we connect in, we're not just connecting with our higher self, we're connecting right to the core of Mother Earth, right to that very heart center that brings out that beautiful energy of healing for all of us. It's a healing day. All right, so Deirdre, I'd like to send unconditional love to the land blessing. Thank you, Deirdre. Unconditional love. Sometimes we say that and then we want to put a condition on it. But when we think of what it means, that no matter what, and let's make that our motto today, I love you no matter what. There may have been a physical distance between two people, but the love stays. This human experience is all about growing. And we're going to have experiences to help us with our spiritual growth. It's going to happen. We're going to not think along the same lines. So there might be some disagreements. There may be somebody that triggers us, that makes us really fully cleanse from anything that has happened that's been unlike love. So whenever there is a disagreement, whenever there is energy that seems to have a condition placed on it to fully connect with that person, they're mirroring something inside of you that needs to come up, something that needs to be explored for your soul growth. It's not about human to human. So if you're having any discord, if you're having any experience with anyone else that you just have to step away, but go into your heart and look at, okay, why did that happen? What was the lesson and the blessing in what happened? And I actually had to do that yesterday, and I'll just share with you all. I still get triggered. As much clearing as I have done, as much healing as I've done, and spiritual growth, I still get triggered. We are a work in progress. None of us have reached perfection, and we won't. We'll keep going. But like Abraham says, you can't get it wrong. As long as you are open and allowing, like our Marietta says, accept, align, allow, realize that everything is working perfectly. Everything is working for our best and highest good. And if it's not, then go in there and figure out why. What's going on? What am I putting up a barrier? Am I going down a wrong road? Did I make a turn that is taking me away from my life path and my passion and my purpose for being here? Everything is working perfectly. We don't see the perfection of it always. We don't know what the big picture is. I don't know all the reasons I'm here in Mount Shasta. I just have known from the very beginning of this journey that I'm supposed to be here, that this is something that's phenomenal as a part of this journey. I don't think this is the last time I will be here. I know that I'll be back. And just sitting in the energy of it, my energy has shifted. Just sitting in the energy, not doing anything else, just being in it has shifted me. And I felt that last night. I felt the shift happen. I don't even remember going to sleep last night. That's how altered my being was. And then when I woke up this morning, I woke up before the alarm went off. And it was like something had changed, something had clicked, and it was a missing piece that had fallen into place. I'm learning a lot just in having a discussion with my hosts that are here and being in that beautiful energy where we can have the deep spiritual discussions. Nothing superficial, just going deep inside. So I can't wait for you to experience more of them as well. I'm going to have Sonia on my Gratitude Happy Hour. We're going to talk about what she does and her spiritual path. And she has birthed a healing into the world that's called the Christ Codes. And you can check it out at christcodes.com and just really feel into the energy because it's beautiful. She's beautiful. All right, let's see if we have any prayer requests going on. Oh my goodness, my niece Brenda is here. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that Kevin's mother has passed. Thank you for sharing that, Brenda. And Brenda, how is your mom doing? My sister Loretta. I'm hoping that she's doing good. And Stacy says, please keep my dad in your prayers. He had a minor heat stroke yesterday. He passed out and was a bit confused. He was better last night and he is stubborn. All right, let's keep your dad in our prayers. And Robert says, love, light, and healing energy to every pea in the pod. Thank you so much, Robert. Okay, Stacy would like to second Deirdre's addition to the land blessing. I'm needing this. Unconditional love going into the land. Thank you. And Deirdre says, thank you, Teri, for enriching our lives and taking us with you on this world-changing, life-changing tour. It really is. It has changed me. And I know in my soul that after this weekend, I will be very changed. I already feel that shift. I already feel that I'm not even in my body anymore. It's such a weird experience to look at that mountain, to visually look at it and go right inside of it. And that's what's happening. I'm going right inside the mountain, right to the core of it. So I know that is going to be changing me in a big way. And they have UFOs here. Surprise, right? Elaine, good morning, sweet Elaine Leonard. Thank you for being here with us this morning. And Brenda says, my sister Loretta is doing fair. Well, let's put her in our prayer circle this morning as well. And all of the Evans family. And Brenda, just lifting you and Kevin up for lots of love. And please give Kevin my love. Tell him we're surrounding him as he goes through this grief process of losing his mom. And Kathy says lots of love and light and healing energy for Teri and our beautiful Peapod family. I will send a note to you, Teri, with my blessings for the water and earth at Mount Shasta. Thank you. Oh, I miss you too, Brenda. And yes, Stacy did her show yesterday. It was wonderful. And we had angel speakers. John Fiore was on that show, and what an amazing show. I was able to listen to it in the car as I was driving. All right, so let's go into our meditation and prayer and see what spirit, angels, guides, elementals, all the energy here in Shasta, what does it want to bring to everyone today? Let's just see. Of course it is. White, gold, and platinum. White, gold, and platinum. Let's just feel into that energy. And what a beautiful message. Archangel Michael, Christ consciousness, and God, the Creator, all wrapped into one. So just feel into the energy of this card. I want you to feel into that circular motion that's going on there in the card. Do you see how it just kind of explodes out with energy? That's what happens here at Shasta. You look at it, you take one look at it, and it just explodes with energy. So let's do that today. Let's go into our heart where the real us exists. Let's go in there where it's only love and light. And if you're not saying that mantra, I really encourage you to say it. Only love and light is welcome into my heart. Only love and light is welcome into my experience here. And set that intention. Just set the intention that anything that tries to come in to you, anything other than the highest level of energy, just won't be able to get in. Just like what I'm hearing, that the mountain will keep out any energy that's not in alignment with it. It's the same thing that we do. We can keep out any energy that doesn't align with our true authentic being. So let's just breathe that in. Breathe in the love. Breathe in that gold Christ conscious energy, connecting in with the healing, the forgiving, that powerful being that just is. It just is. There's nothing more needed to describe it. So just sit in the isness of spirit right now. Let it flow over you. Let it flow through you. Let it inundate every part of your being. Getting in touch with who you truly are and knowing who you truly are. Let's go into this and open our eyes this morning. Open your eyes. Look into your heart. And just ask the question, what is needed for me in this very moment, in this now moment? What is needed for me to really get in there to who I am? Not this being walking around. Not the mother or the sister or the aunt or the uncle. But the real me, the me that came here to make a difference. The me that came here to touch other lives, to wake them up, to let them know that they're loved, that they're a part of me. We're all a part of each other. And if we're seeing something in another, we're seeing it for a reason. It may be something that's needing to be healed for the two of you that are experiencing life. So just realize it's not always all about you. It's about the soul growth, your spirit's growth, but also the soul of all of us. That's the oneness. When we connect in, there's no separation. We're seeing ourselves as separate because we're all involved in the soul growth. We're all involved in experiencing something that will propel us higher, 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 and higher, as our Marietta reminds us. And where are we going? We're going higher. When we think we've been lifted up to a higher plane, just look around. There's another level. There's always another level. And we're always a work in progress. So as we reach a higher level, don't get content. Don't think, oh, I have reached that apex. I have gone as high as I can go on that mountain. There's always another level. So as you sit in your place, wherever you are, just envision that mountain. I've shown you pictures or you've seen them. You know what Mount Shasta looks like. Just envision you're right here with me because you are. Where are you at on the mountain? Just look at it right now. Look at that big, beautiful mountain. It's not the highest mountain in the world, but it is the one with the most land mass here right now. Where are you placing yourself? Where's your energy going? Is it down at the base of the mountain? Is it maybe halfway up the mountain? Or are you sitting right on top, right at that high point? And what's your view from where you're at? What are you looking at? If you're at the base, the very foot of the mountain, what does your view look like? Just take a moment to go there. What are you seeing? Are you saying maybe I need to shift? Is that what your soul is telling you, to lift higher, to start climbing, get out of your comfort zone? That's what I'm hearing. If you're sitting at the base of that mountain, maybe there's a little fear in moving forward and upward. Maybe you think if you start climbing that mountain, you'll slide back down or fall back down. Lose any limiting thoughts, any limiting beliefs. You can do it. You can put one foot in front of the other and climb up that mountain. Allow your thought to go there, wherever you're at. If you're on the base, if you've started the climb, maybe you're somewhere in the middle and you've made it halfway up that mountain. And the energy is starting to get lighter as you look around. And as you look outward, you can see very far. You can see some of the lakes. You can see the other mountains that are around. You can see more clearly the path that you're on. And you can look at the potholes. You can look at the places that took you deep into a dive. And those were the moments of growth. When you were walking on that path and everything was fine and you were in your comfort zone, you weren't growing. You were just being. And when you fall down into one of those holes, and all of a sudden you're having to examine, why did I fall in that hole? What was that all about? That's when you have growth. Sometimes we're so afraid to step forward because we anticipate that pothole or we anticipate falling backwards. I want you to go into this experience with an open mind. Really open it up. There goes some clearing for you. Clearing your energy, clearing your belief. We all know that a belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. So let's reach for a better thinking thought, a better feeling thought. Keep doing the clearing. Keep feeling the energy. And maybe the belief is, I can't do that. I can't climb up to the top of that mountain. There's snow, it'll be slippery. There may be wildlife. I might encounter a bear or a mountain lion. It may be treacherous to go up that mountain. There's always going to be something in life that if we let ourselves go into the fear, then it keeps us from the beautiful experience of going forward. For many of us, this past year, it was fearful. For many, it was just going into a safe place and locking the door and saying, I'm not going out there, it's too dangerous. This happens a lot of times when we start to find our way, find our path, move forward. And I encourage you, if you're feeling that nudge, if you're feeling that energy that starts to magnetize you, to pull you forward, just go into it with a mindset of, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. I can allow myself to be guided. I can allow my energy to be lifted up, higher, higher, like Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane, a higher consciousness, which is love. And that's what love does. It lifts us. It doesn't pull us back down. It doesn't knock us backwards or scare us in any way. The fear comes from anticipating. The fear comes from projecting and putting that limited belief of what if? What if I fail? Well, you know, I listened to Tony Robbins not long ago, and Tony asked the question, what did you fail at today? What did you fail at? Because when we look at what we perceive to be a failure, it might have been what we were falling into that was going to be our blessing, that would take us forward, that we would receive something from that experience that would help us when we looked back at it to say, oh, that wasn't a failure at all. That was me falling into a blessing. That was me falling into magnificence. We perceive things as wrong or bad or not good for us, but we're not looking at the blessing that comes from those things. Even if it's a trigger that somebody does, somebody says a word, or you remember an experience, and that triggers an energy in us. It happened to me yesterday. My energy went from top of the world to the bottom of the pit in a second. It happened so fast that I was spinning. And then I stood back and I'm like, what's the lesson here? What is the lesson and the blessing? And what am I supposed to do with this? In the past, when I was triggered, I would run, I would hide, I would not deal with it. I would just shut it down. It's like, okay, I'm just moving away from that. I'm not going to even look at it. But that's not how we learn. That's not how we grow. We can't hide from ourselves. We're always, wherever we go, there we are. We're taking every bit of us with us. And those things that we choose to release, that doesn't move forward with us then. The experience, yes, we've had the experience. We're not ever going to lose that. But the energy, whatever we choose to do with it, that moves forward with us. So if we're triggered, if something comes up that makes us feel a little low in energy, just ask, what is this all about? How can I move forward from this and not be triggered anymore by an experience that I've had? If something's coming up for you, an emotion, then it's coming up for a reason. It hasn't healed. And there's always going to be some part of us that needs to be looked at, explored, loved unconditionally, and brought to light. And once it's brought to the light, then it can be transmuted. And that's what happened yesterday. There was an energy that was transmuted in me yesterday. And yes, there were tears, and there was unconditional love with the person that brought this forward to me so that it could be healed. So I encourage everyone, if there's something that comes out for you and you start to go into anger or defense mode or sadness, whatever it is, just ask yourself, how can I heal from this? How can I move forward and have this transmuted? I feel like that happened for a reason, because it happened before I even got near Mount Shasta. I had to clear that to come into this energy here, so the mountain would see that my energy had been cleared. So I encourage all of you, whatever's coming up, if it's coming up right now or throughout your day or the week or the month or the year, when you feel it, ask how it can be transmuted. And I'm seeing all of your beautiful prayer requests, and you're putting yourselves in here. Thank you. Receive the healing that's coming forth. As I'm sitting here in all of this healing energy, it's going out to you, just with the words, just with me sharing love with you. The healing is going wherever it's needed. I have every confidence that just my being present here is affecting every one of you. There's no accident that you're here. You're here on purpose. You heard the divine call and you answered and you showed up. And that's what's important. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Okay, so let's end our show with love. Every day on here, we have a tradition that we do. We hold each other and we say, thank you, I love you. So just envision we're all in a circle and that mountain's right in the middle of it. Robert, I have heard so many things about this mountain, that it's the root chakra, it's the heart chakra, it's the crown chakra. It's a chakra of earth. I'm not sure which one, whatever feels right, then we'll go with that. I just know that there is a powerful energy that is really prevalent. You just feel it. You can almost touch it. So let's do our love. Yes, absolutely. Let's do our thank you, I love you. And as you're doing that, I am just going to allow this beautiful mountain, this energy that's here and this energy that's in this home, I'm going to allow it to flow through me, to be an open vessel, a conduit to bring that love to all of you. So if you're in physical pain right now, if you're in emotional pain right now, whatever's going on with you, just receive. And receive the love that's flowing from everyone to everyone else. The beautiful energy of gratitude and love mixed together. Just receive this healing that's coming through. I feel it flowing from the top of my head, going to my hands, and going out to all of you. Wherever it's needed, just take it in. I see third eyes opening. I see your energy really shifting right now. Allow. I see someone being healed immediately as you take in the energy. I don't know who that is. There's somebody here that just needed that touch. And it was almost like my hands just went right to that spot and were just placed right there for that healing to come forth from Shasta, from God, from Mother Gaia. And there's an angel just lifting you up off the floor because it knocked you down. If you feel heat right now, there's heat going into somebody. There's some joint pain. Just receive. Receive that heat right into your joints. Feels like arthritis. To somebody with an old injury with a lot of pain attached to it. Just receive. Align with the energy. Take a breath in and release it out. Lots of healing taking place. If you put yourself into the prayer circle, just receive that healing. If you put someone else in the prayer circle, see them covered with white light and then with pink light, the light of love, and receive it in. Ooh. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. Let's get out of here with our song and just keep receiving, because that energy is going to keep coming through to you. Gustavo, good morning. Hola to you. Thank you for being here. All right, here we go. I love you all so much. And I'll be on, I'm pretty sure it's 11 o'clock Eastern to do the distant land blessing with Ruth Anderson. And then later, right after that, I'm going to do a 7th generation healing for anyone that wants that. You want to clear the energy going back 7 generations. I'll be doing that later today. I love you all so much. Here's our song, and we're out of here. And Zena, we love you. It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. Awesome hope. Thank you. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. Bring that energy in all day long of the beauty and the love. I love you so much. Bye, everybody. See you later. Namaste, y'all.